Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. He blocks the punch. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. 15 seconds to go. Unable to land with that punch. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight. And just like that, the fight is over. Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over. But excellent striking to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve. Watch guys now fight behind his back.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Try to establish that jab. You wonder if the offensive fighters are going to start to get frustrated here. Most skipped on all these shots get blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet.
And quickly.
Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you've got to make plan number one, getting back standing, getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself snapping and really wondering why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist on us, huh?
Ah, it's crazy.
Right hand upstairs. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you ready? You ready?
Round two here. 1 minute to go in round two. All right, then a left. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Punch improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter. fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He appear to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave and web traps to try and find his submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground. Avoid it at all costs. That's a big strike right there.
Couple of shins here being tested early. 20 seconds to go. He'll land a looping right. It's just like that. The fight is over. Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready? Let's go,
All
guys,
right,
fight.
let's get to round two.
1 minute left.
Right hook to the head block. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Looks to avoid the right hand. Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Both guys really throwing with authority. The hands are up, but the double jab gets through.
Get some offense. Let's get going.
Final seconds here of round number 2. Strike lands.
Holy smokes! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight. And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
Well, DC's been all over this great nation. Fort de Laser right on the equator. Tonight, though, we are in Rio de Janeiro. How was the flight, my man? You held up pretty well.
It's rough flying to Rio de Janeiro. It's hard for me coming from California, but the moment I step foot in here, I know that I'm in for a great fight, but I'm also in for a great crowd. People that are very knowledgeable about martial arts and very passionate.
Well, you saw us referencing the DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Oh, big punch. Oh, what a performance!
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway.
60 seconds.
Under a minute to go now in round 2. Oh, nice combination of strikes there. Certainly accuracy. I mean, that's exactly what coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus pitches, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
And double jab. Near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not even see that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, the double jab.
And a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
And now he goes with the combination of punches. Big strike lands.
Big.
He's done. He's done.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched.
I mean, a competitive fight.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? Are you ready? Fight!
A pro dating to 2001, here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz. His much anticipated UFC return tonight. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's been coming.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Diaz. Just like that, the fight is over.
We got him! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout. Near perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous. And again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up the sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing, how he's blocking everything. Expect comment as we go forward.
Oh, he got absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we've seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good. He's done, he's done. What a performance!
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? Are you ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Slips that left hand. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
Dig deep.
Big knee there to the chest.
Big. Oh.
And now he lands a combination. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Silva gets hit with a kick. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
Nice hook lands.
Okay, hey, cover up. Hands up.
Check the high kick. Oh, it's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike very effective with it.
Protect your face.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this?
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back, truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
Silva going with the kick to the body.
Part of himself. Now he's got his opponent hurt.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control the fight with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
You ready?
Round two underway. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Nice punch there.
Beautiful land there by Anderson Silva. Age is just a number. Remarkably, the former UFC middleweight champion still getting it done here against the best 185. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he got him hurt bad.
Combinations here. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Silver strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, huge knee to the head, perfectly timed and placed. And they settle it. Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on the left side.
He's done.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight. But don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? Ready?
All right, so two truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike tonight.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about the many takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge of the striking to carry them to victory.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just missed. Well, one got through, that kick was blocked. Perhaps a sign of things to come as lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Yeah, commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. Ooh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Oh! Don't appear to stun him.
What a fight.
He's got him hurt here. Now they're both throwing with bombs. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh! Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Good stick. Liver kick. If you take it, shut your body off.
Blocks the shot.
chin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Back and forth we go. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, straight right. He's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
Big, powerful punch lands.
Going down again. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's...
You ready? You ready?
Round two here.
Okay, let's go. You fight, you drive the fight. You control the game.
Oh, big head kick. Straight punch lands.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Blocks the shot. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with this head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Big knee to the body. Well, he has landed some. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot. That did a great job.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable. Woo!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one. Classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. That was a thudding. body kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Perhaps a sign of things to come if he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. He got him whip his hip into that kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. The big elbow there. Three minutes and counting to go here in round one. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Oh, big elbow. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high. And now he got hurt bad.
And he connects with a punch there. Oh, huge elbow.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves it. Go finish this fight. There's no give on that leg kick.
Strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he gets to try to chase down that finish.
Beautiful hook.
Oh, nice.
Sound defensively blocks the shot. Beautiful 1-2 punch.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with. Big punch lands. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, nice elbow. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. How good is that right hand? He had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Here we go.
Yes, that you heard him in the last round. Same exact one. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection.
It's okay.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Oh!
Relax.
Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, a huge block there. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. A huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
He hurt him.
Oh! Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Oh.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Jumped out of your seat a little bit after that.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that, and I'm going to tell you one thing, it does not feel good. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow that?
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found a spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
This is it. Don't wait. Be first.
Able to check that kick as well. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
The jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
He's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Head kick is blocked. DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Look at how he turns his hip. Oh, he tasted that knockout life! He tasted the knockout life! It's over! It's over! What a performance!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. All right, coming up next, it's the UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so two truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts on taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike tonight.
They want to strike. That's what got us to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about the finish takedown. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Man, he's timing his shots nice. He's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
You insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Oh, and that kick is blocked. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, big knee to the body. Man alive.
Nice kick.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush. And now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his knee.
Oh!
Extra punch there by Lawler. Gonna check that kick as well.
Oh, wow, his leg kick's already taking effect. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Watch knees to the body.
Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all the leg kick every time he throws.
And they separate.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, Superman punch. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow it up?
The right punch is good. The left also flush. Oh, that right hand is on point. Good series of strikes for him there. Staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, and he caught the kick. And there's that ruthless Robbie Lawler right hand. You do not want to get hit with too many of those.
Nah, man, this is a dog. Robbie Lawler is a flat-out dog. A guy that's willing to fight anybody, protect his yard. I am a massive fan of Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, goes to the roundhouse kick now and lands. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What a devastating technique the roundhouse kick is.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, that punch was used for the champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
Oh!
He's in trouble.
What a fight so far. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights. DC, a lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing them. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Round two underway.
Focus in this round.
Take more of these leg kicks. You will not be able to be very active on your feet. Inside on that leg kick. Through the jab, left hook, and went inside. Usually, you see guys throw the outside kick.
Oh, strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! Mixes it. Whoa! Back to the feet.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the fight.
Well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him... Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John.
He's done. He's done.
You you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? Ready?
All right, so two truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't
Knocked down by the spinning back fist.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick by this gentleman. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, huge block. Oh! Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Over and over and over. He's landing these nasty body kicks.
Make him pay.
Blocks the shot.
Good punch. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter round. That punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Big knee. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Oh! That one was heavy.
Right under the elbow. I mean, he's still on his feet.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Here we go. Hands up, baby. Here we go. Work the fight plan. Set the pace.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knock. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at it. All right, coming up next, is the UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh, yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Well, it's not due to lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike. To be whipping like this, it only exhausts you because every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out, when you're just catching air, it doesn't feel good. It's embarrassing. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Next now with the 1-2. Oh, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round.
Big body kick lands.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he lands. Great job.
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot. Incoming.
And now
every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, it's not always easy being a counter striker, but when you can execute the spinning back fist.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. real sneaky body kick. This fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Nicely done to the body.
Right on my strikes.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
Round two is underway.
Work the game plan. Here we go. Stay tight. Work the game plan.
So he's really starting to put together some significant strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Get him whip his hip into that kick.
Just misses with the jab. Oh! The jab followed by...
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
All right, well, the strike lands there, so he did hit the desired target, but it almost looked like slow motion to me.
Yeah, he's moving in slow motion. If they land perfect, that is the reaction you're supposed to get. That landed perfect in this fight. They can stop everything.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit.
That is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough the opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent. Nice punch lands.
Wow. Wow.
It's over. It's over. Woo!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here. All right, coming up next in the UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready? Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go as round one gets underway. 2 world-class level strikers here, and the expectation is we're going to get a kickboxing match here in the octagon.
Yes, we are going to get a striking match. One guy is very good at kicking. The other guy has unbelievable hands. Let's see what type of attack is going to win the battle in 2 stand-up fighters.
He's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Big kick lands.
Oh! Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he's hurt bad. John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, huge block.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Well, that's a good right hand. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Beautiful body kick.
Huge kick to the leg.
That was going to end the fight.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is the reaction you're hoping to get.
He's done. He's done.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it. All right, coming up next, it's the UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go as round one gets underway. Two world-class level strikers here, and the expectation is we're going to get a kickboxing match here in the UFC.
Yes, they're going to get a striking match. One guy is very...
These guys throwing early. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, straight right. Oh, great striking from Robert Baker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero like he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world.
Oh!
Just misses with the jab.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got... He got him!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result here tonight.